many of your other movies, and I said in my review that this is probably the most sun-dappled movie that you've ever made, but I also think it's one of your darkest films as well.
Yeah, well, we got lucky with The Weather on a Dangerous Method, too, actually. And that was a movie about psychoanalysis, and you might figure that that would be rather dark, visually dark, and in fact, it was really sunny in Germany when we shot that. So you see Freud and Jung and sunshine. But yeah, the mandate, you know, this movie was shot in 35 days, and 34 days. 5 days were in LA and 29 days were in Toronto. So I really wanted to make it look like it was all shot in LA, of course. And so when we were shooting there, I said, no shot without a palm tree. You know, every shot has to have a palm tree. Of course, we fudged in some palm trees when we were shooting it around the bridle path and stuff in Toronto. But and of course, the reason people first went to California to shoot movies was because of the sunshine. So it made sense that a lot of it should be there. And it is a nice contrast, you know, the darkness of the material and the lives all happening out in bright sunlight, where everything you would think would be very clear and transparent.
There's that great light that happens around 4 o'clock in the afternoon there that just looks so beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. It's a beautiful light.
And you shot on the Hollywood sign, and I think this is kind of a famous story now, because you did it without permits. Is that right?
No, that's the mythology. What happens is the Hollywood sign is not lit, so at night you can't see the Hollywood sign. In other words, it's not like the Eiffel Tower, for example. I mean, if the Hollywood sign was in Paris, it would be lit all the time, mm-hmm. but it's not. So we lit it, and people were going crazy. Like, why is the Hollywood sign? Why can we see the Hollywood sign tonight? What's happening? And then a lot of some underground groups, guerrilla filmmakers, claimed that they lit the Hollywood sign. And then I said to some interviewer, well, we didn't need permits to what they misunderstood is, what I was saying is, we didn't put our lights under the Hollywood sign, which would be the normal way you would do it, because it's a huge big deal there, because they're worried about fire in the Hollywood Hills. It's always so dry, so if you put something like electricity and hot lights there, you have to have the fire department there, you have to have the police there, you have to have the commissioner of conservation or whatever it is there. It's very expensive to just put people where the Hollywood sign is, which is on a hillside, very rugged actually, and there are rattlesnakes and all kinds of stuff. But we figured out a way to light it from a distance. And it wasn't, I would say, the most beautiful kind of lighting, although it almost looks like CG, kind of weird fake light, you know, fake sign, but we were really there. So what I was really saying is we didn't need permits to be under the Hollywood sign, because we weren't under the Hollywood sign. Then there was this whole thing about an outrage, you know, that they wanted us arrested because we shot without permits, and it became and then the unions got involved saying we would never do that. You know, it became a big kind of a scandal for about 10 minutes. The usual amount of time for a Twitter scandal.
Right.
10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes and